Magandang hapon and welcome back muli sa PC Express Live. This is Tech Tuesdays and again, my name is Jesse Tan. Ayan, so medyo nabubulunan po ako. So magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. And of course, nandito na naman po tayo kung saan pag-uusapan natin ang isa sa pinakamahalagang gamit o isang pinakamahalagang teknolohiya na ginagamit ng mga tao ngayon. Siyempre, ito ang laptops. No? Hindi naman mawawala sa buhay natin ang paggamit ng isang laptop whether sa eskwelahan o sa opisina. At alam naman natin ngayon na back to school season tayo ngayon. Malapit na maging pasukan para sa mga college and university students natin. Siyempre, mga elementary and high school, yung iba dyan pumapasok na. At tamang-tama po dahil ngayon, ipapakilala namin sa inyo 2 budget-friendly laptops na talagang sulit na sulit para sa pangangailangan ng mga mag-aaral ngayong araw na to. So wag na po natin patagalin. Pumunta na po tayo sa topic natin dahil back to school nga tayo ngayon. Gusto kong ipakilala sa inyo ang ating guest for today kung sino naman ang tutulong sa atin i-discuss kung ano nga ba to mga affordable and budget-friendly laptops from Lenovo. So here together with us is the product manager of one of the distributors of Lenovo, Mr. Keenan Go. So Sir Keenan, kamusta ka dyan?
Good afternoon po. Thanks sa invite. And again, happy 20th anniversary. Been such a long time and you've been an institution sa industry natin. Stalwart na po. All the best deals and the best products you brought in. So, yun. Today I'm here to discuss, of course, 2 products. And of course, I'm not claiming for them to be like the best spec products or the best in class for anything. As usual, yung mga brands nag-push sila ng high-end products, di ba? But today, I'm looking, and we're looking into some products that are much more budget-friendly, but also at the same time, comfortable with what we can do with a full Windows 10 experience. And of course, the full experience of having a laptop, having a personal space with our videos, our pictures, even some games maybe later on. But still, mostly the basic workspace of anyone who is capable.
Yun no, pag-usapan natin again 2 laptops coming from Lenovo who are that are budget friendly at all around their laptop magagamit natin siya, nabanggit kanina dito, even for some games pwede natin siya gamitin. Though we are not gonna be featuring a gaming laptop, but for those of you guys out there who do casual gamings or actually we call it esports gaming, pwede na rin to.
Hi, again, I'm Keenan Go from to represent Lenovo for this one. Here's our first one, okay? This is the Ideapad 130, sporting an A6 9225 processor. So, I'm here to show you this segment because sometimes we can say that si AMD medyo neglected sa category na to. But again, there's no denying the value this can bring us because basically, what we have here in this package, this laptop, is an A6 9225. It's basically a Pentium, okay? So, not one is better than the other. What I can say about the Pentium is that it's quad-core, but our A6 has a single thread speed of up to 3 gigahertz. Okay, so that's faster than the cores of a Pentium. Okay, so when we're doing single processes, watching streams or viewing pictures, doing some light office work talaga, this is actually quite already formidable for basic use. Okay, we also have 4 gigs of RAM on board. You know, the RAM is, that's a standard already of the industry, but it can always be upgraded, of course. But 4 gigs as of now for our single processes as a basic laptop for our workspaces is, more than enough. We also have 500 gigs of hard drive. So we have 500 gigs. That's also more than enough to store about thousands of photos and also some videos and movies that we've stored from years back. Okay, so very basic, but substantial for this price point, which we will discuss later. Okay, we also have, of course, for this this class of laptop, it's a 15.6 HD display. So I don't think anyone in this category will be having a large display such as ours. So it's a 15.6 inch. And that also means we have more space to work with, more space to watch, and also we have a numpad, okay, for maybe simple bookkeeping or even for students' calculations, studying. So that's there. And of course, again, Windows 10 experience, full Windows 10. You get full Windows 10. You consume content easy for browsing, and Office apps kung wala kang Windows, may Google Docs na naman for students, and all the work related to single priority processes. This comes at a price of $16,995. First up, I have some pictures here. I'll open it later so you can see it in its it's chassis and everything. But this is what it can do. Like maybe on the physical side, I can bend this way. It comes also in many colors. Just FYI lang since kanina black lang siya. Ito meron siyang blue, meron siyang gray and onyx black. Okay, so FYI lang. But of course, let's go straight to what we were trying to talk about now. Again, I just want to run down siguro the specs for this Ideapad 330. So we have a Ryzen 5 2500U. We have 4 gigs of RAM. We have 1 TB of HDD. So relatively, sinasabi natin from what we came from, yung Ideapad 330, talagang double natin lahat, double down. It's lot stronger. Even the storage is more storage. It's double the storage. We have Vega 8 integrated. So yung isa natin integrated, but this one is very special Vega 8 integrated graphics. And also discrete Radeon 540. So may hiwalay siyang video card, FYI lang. So this can help us later on when we go into the rendering and maybe some light gaming. Okay? And of course, ito, full HD display rin siya. 15.6 inches but full HD. A while ago, HD lang tayo. This one is content consumption ranking up talaga. So we're going from here to here with this laptop. And we also have a rapid charge feature, just FYI lang for anyone who might be interested. We can charge a laptop for 15 minutes and then get 2 hours of time to use on anything. Diba?
Sir Kinan, when it comes to the Lenovo Ideapad 330, no, we talked about na naka Ryzen 5 siya.
Yes, sir.
Tapos pag kino-compare kasi natin yan, normally sabi nga nila, ang Ryzen 5, you compare it to an Intel Core i5 as well. 'Di ba? Tapos yung Pentagon na pinakita natin, na ito medyo mas leaning towards the other side din siya, pero mas sagad, 'di ba? Hindi lang 1 point, kumbaga medyo 2 points siya. And that particular Pentagon that you have, no, talaga makikita natin it talks about content creation, it talks about Cinebench.
Yes.
When it comes to CPU performance, yung iba kasi hindi pa gano'n ka-familiar with the Ryzen series eh. So, meron ba tayong way na para mapakita natin sa kanila paano ba talaga kino-compare ang mga AMD CPUs sa Intel CPUs?
Okay, so for this slide naman, I just want to show you that if we compare Ryzen 5 alone versus i5 alone, and we benchmark TimeSpy, which is for graphics and gaming also, we're doing 100% more if processor to processor integrated. And even if we have an NVIDIA on the sides i5, like an MX130, which is on most also entry Intel Core i series, we're still doing 30% more than what it can do.
Today, we have that model here. So, we're gonna unbox it and show you how nice it is. Okay? So, Sir Kinan, can we try to unbox itong Ideapad 330 na meron
sige,
natin?
sir.
Na para
Let's get
pwede
the-
naman makita ng mga consumers natin kung ano nga ba ang itsura ng isang Lenovo Ideapad 330.
Open it up. Of course, you tanggalin mo yung seal dito, yung sticker. Open it up. Very basic experience lang. So, you have to no fuss, no? We have, of course, the unit itself. And you can see, like sinabi namin earlier, 15.6-inch screen. Full numpad, full numpad experience.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Kinan. And sa mga viewers natin, actually, in a little while, we're gonna put it on live demo. Itetest po natin yan. Maglalaro tayo ng a couple of casual games because ito lagi yung mga tinatanong sa atin eh. Can that laptop actually support some gaming functions as well? Maabot tayo ng 60 sa FPS count natin. Again, this is PUBG Lite running on the Ideapad 330-15 ARR powered by the AMD Ryzen 5 and the Radeon 540 GPU. Yan po yan. Actually, itong Ideapad 330 na to has 2 GPUs. No? Yung isa is the integrated Vega 8. Yung isa naman is the Radeon 540. So, yung Vega 8 na yan, pinapatakbo yan kapag hindi ka nag-game. Ginagamit niya yung Vega 8 kaya nagiging mas battery saver siya. So, actually, kanina may tanong sa atin dito, gaano ba katagal ang battery ng life na ito? Well, titingnan natin mamaya. Medyo busy si Sir Kinan sa paglalaro niya kasi mukhang lagi siyang patay. Pinatay siya ng kakampi niya. Ayan. Sa sobrang ganda ng PC specs niya, pinatay na siya. Kasi mukhang lagi siyang patay. Lagi siyang patay. Tanong kanina, babalikan lang natin habang nilalaro po ni Sir Kinan yung PUBG Lite. So, upgradable po ba ang RAM ng Lenovo Ideapad 130 at ng Ideapad 330? The answer is yes. Ito ang 330, it comes with an 8 gig free upgrade pa. Tapos, ang tanong nila doon kanina sa ASIC, is it dual core? Dual core po ba ang Ideapad 130? Tanong to sa 130 kanina. So, Sir Kiran, is it dual core? Is it, or katulad ng sabi mo, single core lang talaga siya? Pero up to 3 gigahertz.
Dual core naman siya, sir. Pero
Dual core din
core
siya.
natin is up to 3.
Okay, so yun po yung sagot natin kanina, no? Yung Ideapad 130 natin, it's dual core, pero up to 3 gigahertz ang processor niya. Tapos, gaano katagal daw ang battery life
Okay.
nung Ideapad 130? Kasi kanina pinakita natin na talagang mahaba ang battery life ng 130.
Usually, sir, ano naman, our standard for the 130 is around 4 to 5 hours continuous use naman. Siyempre, pag 130 di man tayo mag-game, di ba? Di tulad ng 330. So, if we start doing more graphic-intensive work, baka ma-reduce yun to 2 or 2.5. But for general use, interface, and browsing, we have 4 to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours of battery life, yun po ang standard use po sa Ideapad 130. Of course, Ideapad 330, if you're using it on extended gameplay, talagang mas mabilis po madrain ang battery because both GPU and CPU ang humihigop ng baterya natin. Now, ang question doon, gaano ba kabigat itong mga 15-inch laptops natin?
Ano siya, sir? We can say that it's 2.1 to 2.2 kilograms. So that's little little under 5.
Okay, mga under 5 pounds. Okay, 2.1, 2.2 kilograms siya. At isang question, is there an M.2 slot na pwedeng gamitin for SSD performance?
Unfortunately, wala siyang M.2 slot. So kaya nire-recommend ko pag-upgrade is SATA upgrade na lang to maybe 256 or 512 na SATA SSD.
Ito yung sa 130.
Actually, for both.
For both.
Yeah, for
so,
both.
okay.
So, yeah.
So, both Ideapad 130 and 330, since it's really meant for budget, no? Wala po siyang M.2 slot. So, kung gusto nyo mag-upgrade, you have to upgrade using a 2.5-inch SSD.
Which is cheaper naman. So, in that respect, cheaper naman siya, di ba? I think, drop naman yung prices, so we'll get good stuff man for the SATA.
Okay. So may isang question dito. Alin po ang mas malakas? Yung APU ng Ryzen or i5 plus NVIDIA 1050? Well po, ang sagot po dyan, of course, it's the NVIDIA 1050.
Yeah, iba na yung price point na 1050 actually.
Iba na siya. Kasi ang APU po ng Ryzen or the Vega 8 na kasama po sa Ryzen, to be honest, mako-compare mo siya hanggang MX 130. Kanina meron tayong chart na pinakita that it's comparable with an i5 na 8250U with an MX 130. Mas maganda pa rin po ang performance nung Ryzen 5 with the Vega 8. Okay. So, yun yung isang tanong, light po ba siya? Kaya bang dalhin araw-araw? Of course, yes, kaya po siyang dalhin araw-araw with less than 5 pounds. Kahit 15-inch po siya, hindi po siya nakakangawit. Okay, but of course, if you're just gonna carry it with one hand with extended yung kamay mo, syempre nakakapagod yan.
But I admit, it's nice to rest your hands on it kapag, let's say, dire-diretso kang tatrabaho sa cafe, ganun. Nice to rest your hands on a 15-inch talaga. Whether it's the 130 or the 330, di ba?
So, ayan no. So, nakikita natin yung gameplay. Yung gameplay performance natin.
Nahanap lang siya kung saan.
So, ang FPS natin, nagre-range from 50 plus, 58, 57, 60. So yan, nakukuha nila yung 60 frames per second na hinahanap natin when we are playing. Okay, remember, this is PUBG Lite. Itong pinapakita natin ngayon. So, sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, first time po ni Sir Kinan maglaro ng PUBG.
Yes, first time ko.
Kaya sobrang engrossed siya dyan. Talaga makita mo, talagang tutok na tutok kasi baka mamaya patayin na naman siya ng kasama niya. Okay, so yun. Ang tanong dito, ultra ba ang settings sa PUBG Lite?
Hindi naman. 720p to. Just to make things clear, 720p to at low settings. So, syempre, gusto natin prioritize yung performance natin when we're playing. Ayaw natin bumagal siya. Kasi pag bumagal na, hindi natin makita yung kalaban. I'm prioritizing the 60 frames talaga. So, we're putting it at 720. Yan, may kalaban na. Ay, patay na ako.
Ayan.
Okay. Yeah. So we're prioritizing 60 frames per second. So that's why yung stats niya is actually, yung specs niya, yung settings niya is actually 720p at low settings. So yun yung kaya ng PUBG Lite. But of course, hindi naman natin din-discount yung mga ibang titles natin, di ba? So we have lighter titles like Rocket League and League of Legends. Yung dalawa na yun, 1080p, medium settings, 60 frames, butter smooth. Then for Dota naman, since Dota, ang sikat rin sa atin, Dota, 720p lang. Parang si PUBG, 720p, low to medium, medyo may 60 frames ka na rin, 50 to 60 frames. Okay? Then,
So,
we can apps na yan.
sa iyo pa mga viewers, no, if you want to use this laptop for casual esports gaming, ito po 'yon. 720p, you're guaranteed to have a good gameplay experience. Huwag yun na pong paabutin ng full 1080p. Though we do know na talaga we can watch videos at 1080p or at full HD.
And even if kung sinaks mo sa 4K TV, you can uplink like Netflix 4K movies, diba? So, it's really, actually, content consumption to the max rin.
So, it's capable of playing 4K videos. Alright? Not gameplay, but 4K videos if you have the right monitor as well. So, kung kinabit niyan sa isang 4K TV, mapapanood nyo at 4K yung video na pinapanood ninyo. So, Sir Keenan, anything else that you want to tell our viewers regarding the two Lenovo laptops that we just presented today?
I think I just want to tell you get this kind of value with this kind of specs. I mean, you can do multiple things talaga with it, even for the very base entry level. It just to show you na parang talagang we're pushing, and it just goes to show you what kind of #1 caliber brand Lenovo is with these kinds of products. So, actually yun lang, tsaka kailangan ko pa ata mag-PUBG. Maganda pa rin yung game na to, kailangan ko laruin talaga.
Okay.
Kayang-kaya, so I can play on this one. Actually, bahagang gawin kong office laptop to, pwede naman eh. Hopefully, approved ng boss ko. Pero anyway, di ba? Yun lang, actually, on my end.
Okay, so thank you, Sir Keenan. Thank you
Thanks,
for
Sir
joining us
Jesse.
here at Tech
Yeah.
Tuesday and for giving us a clear explanation of what the Lenovo Ideapad 130 and the Lenovo Ideapad 330 powered by the AMD processors can do for our students. Now, whether you're high school, you're in university, or even if when you're working, the Lenovo Ideapad is something that is really suited para sa inyo. Okay, budget-friendly, affordable laptops, good performance all around there. Again, laptops from Lenovo po. So maraming salamat, Sir Keenan. Again, maraming salamat sa panonood ng Tech Tuesdays. At patuloy po niyong panoorin ang mga upcoming streams po natin. Maraming salamat po.